All right, time now for better food.
Yeah, and Chef Plum is here. Now that the colder weather is here, you might be thinking, oh, no more barbecue.
But Chef Plum says, hey, no reason to. He's here with barbecue chicken tricks to make the most amazing grilled chicken, even when it's cold outside. I see you're inside, though, Chefy.
You got to start someplace, though, right? I'm going to stay as warm as humanly possible before I go outside. Because honestly, Scott, I meant to send you a message earlier. It was snowflaking out here.
Yes, it was
crazy
this morning. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. So you're going to show us how to make everybody needs to know chicken dish, and you're going to show us the right way.
Well, there's not a right or wrong way, really, but it's one of those things. On Season This Week on WNPR, we talked to Myron Mixon, who is like the icon of barbecue, and it got me inspired to want to show people how to barbecue outside, because just because it's cold doesn't mean you can't still use that grill. It's a great way to cook. It's a clean way to cook, more importantly, and it makes fantastic food. But let me show you a couple of tips, okay? You guys ready?
Yep.
You hear about it all the time during Thanksgiving. You hear about brining turkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what that does is it adds so much flavor, adds so much moisture, makes it juicy. This is the easiest brine ever, and you can do it with chicken. Let me show you. I've got a little bit of soy sauce right here. I'm going to put that in there. I've got some garlic salt, about a tablespoon. I'm going to put that in there. I've got a tablespoon of regular salt. I'm going to put that in the bowl. And then I have a tablespoon of sugar right in the bowl. Sugar. And then I've got 32 ounces of just plain warm water. I'm going to put that in the bowl too. Now, it doesn't sound very exciting, these ingredients, when you put them in here. But what it does to the chicken over about 8-12 hours is make it so moist and juicy. And then look, here's what I'm going to do. So if you can think ahead, and it's difficult in my house to do this when we're grilling, but think ahead. You can make this brine and then take your chicken and put it in there, maybe in the morning before work, maybe the night before even. If you're going to barbecue that night, it's going to make it taste so delicious. So about 8-12 hours in here. If it goes 16, that's fine. There's no right or wrong answer here. So what I've got are these chickens that I started last night, and I'm going to pull them out of the brine. I'm going to put them right on this plate. And what I like to do here is add a little bit of olive oil to them, because you want that smoke from the barbecue to stick to it. And without the fat, the smoke can't stick. Then I've got a little bit of one of my favorite seasonings here from my friends over at Spiceology. It's called pink peppercorn lemon. And you put some of that on there. A wise man once told me, Scott, keep it simple, stupid. So that's what I'm doing. Here we go.
Chef, can I ask you a question?
Please.
When the chicken is resting in that mixture, does it go in the refrigerator or does it stay out on the counter?
100% put it in the fridge. Don't leave it out overnight. Unless you have people you're cooking for that you don't like, then it's okay. So what we're going to do now is take a little field trip to my barbecue outside. So here we go. We're going to go like this. It might get choppy for 1 second, but we should be fine. I'm going to walk right outside. So I've got the grill already hot. One of the key things you want to do is make sure that grill is hot. Even if it's a gas grill, make sure it's hot before you cook on it. And you can tell mine is actually using charcoal now when the charcoal is white. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take these chickens and put them right on the grill, just like this. And you can hear it make that sound and see that smoke come off. Now I want to show you this too. Kingsford makes a charcoal like this. It's got little briquettes that have hickory in them. That hickory adds so much flavor and smoke. It's super easy to put right on your grill, and you get that smoky flavor even in the cold. And right now it is cold out here. So I've got a couple already finished here. Let's show you what I got. I've got a couple of chicken breasts already done here. I'm going to put them on my cutting board, my outdoor cutting board. Let's give these guys a little cut. And you want to make it super easy for a great dinner outside. I mean, a great dinner on the grill complete. I've got some barbecue veggies right here too. I'm going to put those down. Look at this. All on one thing. That's the grill. Not using a lot of plates, not using a lot of dishes. We're going to top that guy with a little bit of our little micro salad there. How's that look? Huh?
Looks delicious.
Wintertime.
Nice.
Wintertime. That's what we're doing.
So you're going to be out there in your snorkel
bad,
coat
right?
at the barbecue. Looks delicious.
Oh, there he went. Don't lose it.
The neighbors are already on the way, which is the weird part. You can't hear them pulling. They smell barbecue, they're coming over, that's for sure. Barbecue outside during the winter, it's fun. And guess what? The grill's warm, so you'll stand by the warmth.
Right. Wait, so Chef, I just have a question. That if I love the idea of keeping the grill going during the year. However, if you were to do that inside, does that brine also help you if you were broiling the chicken or just using a grill pan?
You know, I'm so glad you asked, because 100%, if you use that brine on chicken, on fish, on pork, it'll make everything so much more moist and delicious. It's multi-purpose. It's absolutely delicious. If you want to make it even better, throw some what we call aromatics in it, some peppercorns, some bay leaf, That kind of stuff in there will add so much more flavor to it and make it fantastic. What happens is that chicken or that protein starts to absorb that moisture inside the meat and keep it in there, holds it in there. So the salt makes the pores open up, and it's like a sponge. It sucks it in. And it's a little sciencey, but that's what happens.
Yeah. No, I love learning. And would you not do it for steak? Is it all for poultry and fish?
Great question. So I wouldn't use a brine for steak. I might use a dry rub for a steak, which essentially is kind of the same thing. But a brine, you're putting a little bit more moisture in there. I guess it depends on the cut of meat. In my opinion, if you're doing like a beef tenderloin, if you're doing like a great New York strip, I wouldn't brine it. But brisket, something like that, you can throw it in. A flank steak, you could do it too. Adds so much more flavor. But in my opinion, brining a chicken, much like a turkey, you can create something delicious just like that in the middle of the winter time.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Chefy. It looks delicious. Thanks for standing out in the cold. We appreciate that.
You guys are the best. And I get to rock my flannel. Come on, it's my new look.
Yeah, you look like the brawny man.
Yeah, I got paper towels.
No, but think about it. Thank you, Chef Plum. But I know where your grill is, and mine too. It's like right outside the door. It's not like you couldn't walk out there and throw something on and come right back. Yeah.
I haven't used my grill in 3 years.
Okay.
I think the spiders have moved. I'm not kidding. I have not used my grill in 3 years.
Okay.
It's brand new.
Just your George Foreman inside?
And just my George Foreman inside. Absolutely.